Libra. Welcome to January. I'm so happy to be here. Happy New Year. I'm Tamil. I'm the founder of Overflow. I channel monthly messages for the Overflow community at large, which is you, and we go deeper inside the sanctuary. Now, the sanctuary is our private monthly membership for communion with yourself. First and foremost, you get access to all of these messages, as well as our community where we practice contemplation together, and we have amazing, beautiful conversations, and we meet live once a month to hold space for each other, to talk about the month, everything that's happened, and of course, sometimes we also have lessons from guest teachers. So you're invited to join. The portal for enrollments in the sanctuary will be closing the first full week of January, as we seek to invite more intimacy and cultivate more intimacy in that space. We are also starting, led by me, a 12-week immersion program that I invite you to check out. It is a journey through the archetypes, and we will be learning the wisdom of all of the zodiac and learning how to embody that wisdom. We'll also be learning from the luminaries, the sun and the moon. Whew, just saying it makes me feel like the healing that's gonna happen. And we'll be focusing on the lower chakras, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus, as we really support ourselves into the type of personal transformation that we've been seeking, so that we can show up in this world more of our true, authentic self. Okay? You're invited. Get into your message. When you join Rebirth, though, thank you, Spirit. When you join Rebirth, you get access to the sanctuary throughout the entire year of 2021. So if you aren't already a member, you will automatically get access through the year. Bottom of the deck, you have Dragon Slayer. Your strength is stuck in the mud. Talisman is your challenge. It's almost like what your position, or the way that you're positioned, is so that you actually can't ignore something, that you have to witness it, you have to see it, and you have to acknowledge it, and then it's like figuring out a plan on how to deal with it, but it's almost like you don't have to. It's almost like once you witness and are very clear about what the issue is, there's a very gentle way of moving forward. But the challenge is you trusting yourself enough, making sense of all of the signs that you've been getting from Spirit, because it's like you've been getting a lot of them, right? Like you have a rune here, you have the yin and yang symbol here, you have the actual talisman, you have a spirit team. Like, it's like, okay, like I see all these messages, or you're getting all these angel numbers, or I'm having all these dreams. What do they mean? They mean they want you to remove yourself from this situation, remove yourself from this circumstance, change your environment even. You've been somewhere too long, you've been tarrying, and it's time to stop tarrying. Let's see. Because you can't fix every situation, and that's not even necessarily your role, because you have a life too, and you're meant to enjoy it. And so I want you to slow down, be more present to your life, not to solving other people's problems. You're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Being stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places, or almost like sinking sand, right? The more you like fight it, Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity around your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. Yeah. Okay. Feels really straightforward. It actually doesn't feel, like I said, it does feel like it'll be like almost a swift transition or a gentle moving on once your mind clicks. This card reminds that you must be aware of the repetitive patterns in your life. Sometimes the things that feel most familiar carry with them reminders of what you don't want to experience again. Yet here you are, faced with an important choice. You can move forward cautiously, or you can look for another path that will take you in a new direction out of the mud. Consider this: if you've fallen down a hole a few times, why wouldn't you walk around it this time? If you know where the hole lies, treasure that wisdom. Although the universe is unlimited, every individual path has some limitations. Accepting that not all avenues are available to you at this time is a powerful realization. That said, you don't have to retrace your footsteps either. No matter what, you're on this path to gain greater wisdom, regardless of the choice you make. This is the time to ask others who have been here before for advice and assistance. Their wisdom will awaken your own. So you may need divining, or you may need guidance or advice from a friend that you can trust, that even if y'all don't think exactly the same, right? Because maybe the way that you think about the situation is the reason why you're stuck, but at least that they have like the same ethics or the same understanding of what you would desire to have happen, so that they can kind of give you some feedback that will be helpful. So let's get into your full reading, Libra.